today, so I brought some stuff out here to kind of make a makeshift stand, I guess. Over here splitting stuff. I didn't know. Make sure you can see stuff, yeah. Anyways, I got some old ratty wood. Some of it might just be for outdoor fire. Then I got some of these big, huge, fat pieces of cherry right there, and that will definitely be for the wood stove. And I've been splitting. Got a little bucket full already, but let's figure out, pop on, see what's going on, see what everybody's doing. Saturday, haven't done a live stream in a few, and whatever. Why not, right? Some of this stuff is gonna just break split. Oh man, it's gonna be easy. And then some of it might be a little rougher. I don't know about this one. Well, that split pretty easy. And this stuff is, like I said, fairly punky in there. Doesn't look like, I mean, it looks like some of it had ants and stuff, but this is a couple-year-old maple that came down, so doesn't mean I can't use it for fire. But I think some of this I'll just keep off to the side until I decide what to do and see how much wood I really need. I'm just kind of having fun, you know? Yeah, that was a small piece. And I do need some kindling, so I'll be batoning some wood just because it's more fun that way. I'm gonna smack that guy again. That piece looks pretty good. I'll go through it tomorrow or something. It doesn't really matter. Enough split. I only got a few pieces of this stuff. One of them I hit, and it blew up, and just ants came pouring out, and that was ridiculous, but look at how easy that is. Some of this stuff is like fluff. It's like almost rotted. Some of these pieces are very light though. I will at least set them aside because I'm probably gonna have a nice fire tonight. There'll be no one here tonight, so I'll be all alone in the woods again. But at least now I have a building to spend the night in that's done. It got down to 30 degrees here last night. 30. What you got here? Hey, what's going on? Kazzy, Jay Morris. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, so it went down to 30 last night. I should post some pictures on the post or community tab, whatever they call it now. I can't keep up with all the name changes, but there was frost everywhere. From currently living in Michigan. And what am I building? Nothing. Yeah, everything's all built. This is just firewood. I'm just doing it for firewood because all I have is a wood stove, and I did not get enough split because I was too busy building the house for the past 6 months or whatever it's been. I'm gonna be doing a little batoning too. I'm doing good, doing good. How about everybody else Saturday night? I gotta keep going. It'd be sweet to get like a sponsorship from Bang or something since I'm always drinking them on here. Uh-oh. Behind you. Well, I got this little pew-pew thing over here. If something jumps on me, it would be crazy. But it might have been a squirrel. Who knows? Squirrel! You know, it's like something shiny, right? I'll try to bust out one of these bigger ones. These things are big and heavy. I don't know how good they're gonna split. This might be really kind of hard. Not sure yet, but I got me a little bushcraft axe. Try to get it done with some of these fatter pieces. Look at that. That was hard. This is not going to be fun, I don't think. Ooh. Got her to split, but burning on this tree last year even. This is one of the big branches from last year. Look at that. That one went good. Look. That cherry wood looks real good, doesn't it? That stuff is nice. Got a whole cart of that cherry wood all set up. I think I'll bust a couple of these down even further. So I need more of that kindling. This time of the year, you're running that wood stove. Spring, fall, you can't really pump it up and get it really going, because I mean, accidentally this morning, I put like 2 or 3 pieces on, and I mean like smaller pieces that were split, you know, something you can, you know, not that big. And it got 78 degrees in there. So it was like opening windows up this morning while there was still frost on the ground. Ridiculous. There we go. That was a nice piece for, and that one should be good right there. That cherry wood, man. I usually split a lot of walnut and maple and stuff. This cherry is just real nice. Real nice. And then I'll probably take pieces like this. I don't know, I like burning pieces like that too, all squared off like that. That's pretty sweet, but I might baton some of this. I got the old, wait, not that old, but that EF, what is it, 148? Yeah, 148. That thing is a beast. Batoning stuff. I mean, it just tung, 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 tung. So I'll be doing some of that. I might leave this one sit out so I can do that. But I gotta make up some more kindling. And it had rained. We didn't have any rain for like I don't know, most of the summer. And ended up getting some rain for like 3 days in a row, so everything that wasn't covered up got wet. So all this stuff is currently wet. I'll bring some inside to dry out, and then I got a spot up closer to the house where we have about a cord right there that's tarped off and stuff. Got a dark tarp over it, but I mean, it's not enough wood for the year. That's the problem. I was even thinking about buying some. Bink! Hit that one just on the edge. It's still split it. Take off these pieces for that kindling. That works out great. This fire starter stuff right there. Like that. Oh, when it don't go through, we tip it over. And it just blew up. That was sick. But I gotta go chase it now. That's one way to do it. I don't even know how big to leave some of these pieces. I have not lived here for the winter yet. This will be my first winter. Shoddy. I do not have a shoddy. Hello, Plays and Wayne. I got one of my grandfather's old shotguns, but it not in my possession. No shotgun. Thinking that one's probably just gonna go straight to the wood pile like that. Man, that cherry's nice, man. That cherry is nice. I like burning that stuff. I like burning that maple too. That maple burns pretty good. Just blowing stuff up. Look at that squared off beast. I might use that one for taking some pieces out of batoning too. Tying that stuff up. That one's even kind of squared off. Some of that stuff's a little punky and dry in the center. The bottom of that log was sitting towards the ground. We've been burning on that cherry tree that dropped. So we had a small shelter here. I had the property for like 4 years. I think we've been burning on this tree, amongst other things. I mean, you can see over there those big fat walnuts right there. That was taken down in January. That was some of those, so we can't use it for this year. That'll be more wood for next year. Some of that's a little punky in the inside, but It'll dry out. I'm not even gonna be able to move that barrel I got over there filled with wood already. You see how many pieces I got out of just that one fat round? These things are only like I don't even know, 12 inches across, or across or something like that, and still get a pile of wood out of each one. Wonder if I should blow that one up again. I might as well. But I mean, I got another, just in the wheelbarrow, that thing's full. It's falling out. Smash that one. Yeah, still got a little bit of funky stuff in the inside, but once it dries off, we can take care of that one. Got a thinner piece. You can see some of the stuff on the outside. Look at that. There we go. Piece of kindling already. Oh man, these are not fun to pick up though. Even though they're a couple years old, they're still like kind of heavy. Pick this monster up real quick. Look, some of that on the outside's a little rough on that boy too. Let's see what happens. This one's got a big knot. But should still go good. I was chopping it up with a chainsaw earlier. What you got? Okay. Shaw. No. No shotgun axe? What? What the hell is that? Never heard of it. Whew, yeah, this one's gonna be fun. Might have to put something into it. Oh! Hear that hit? We got a crack through it, but man, that's heavy. Oh! No, I didn't. I hit part of the handle. I might have to turn this fool. Try to break that one piece off. Got a big crack down it, but man, it's too tall. It's too tall for a short person. There you go. Oh, right on my toe. That's what you don't want to do, mother. Whoa. Whew, that felt great. And all I got on is regular shoes. Damn. Chunk of wood on the toes. That sucks. Ooh. Watch your toes. Damn. Fat boy. See that thing? That piece dropped right on my toe. Smash! Yeah, that was miserable. Oh my God, my toes are throbbing right now. Jeez. Not what I wanted to do. Good thing I'm about halfway done with all the wood for today. Oh man. Oh, that smashed my toe. This is gonna be hard to break now because it's got that knot in it. Probably won't be too fun. Oh. Man, that cherry wood is nice. Oh, I like that stuff. Except dropping it on my foot. That's not very fun. Oh man. There you go. That piece is pretty good. That barrel is already too full. Probably gonna have to empty half of the stuff out just to get it up to the house because it doesn't like to go too full. Oh, hey. Got a little bit of kindling out of that and everything. Look how freaking, that's a fat piece too. I'm debating if I should split some of those down a little bit more because, stuff like this burns no problem. Look at that, more kindling. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm going to be batoning some of this stuff up for so I can some of them square pieces like that. Just a little bit easier because I'm starting fires more often right now because I'm not leaving that thing going, especially during the day. Can't quite see your breath yet. I want to say it was around 53-ish degrees out. Got a little cooler since that. Which place is it? What, Wayne? I don't know what you mean. But I should probably bust some of these up a little bit more. Just because it's not full-blown winter yet, and I already got a lot of fat pieces. So that one there should be real nice to just throw in. That thing is, I'm gonna break my wheelbarrow. Some more of that in there. Love that cherry, how that does that. I really like splitting really, really dry walnut too. Just smash, you could take huge pieces, it just blows up. Yeah, okay. Crow. You spelt it wrong. I thought it was like G-H-E-Y. I can't keep up with it. Anyways, more kindling. I should have brought that bucket out here so I could just throw all that crap in it. But yeah, got to do something. Ooh, that knot. Oh, good beast. Not in it. Oh, that thing don't want to come apart. There's a ledge over here somewhere. I think that maple's doing that. Busted up maple. Try to hit it from the other side real quick. That was a productive swing. This thing's a beast. Oh man. Oh my God. Oh. That thing is so solid. I'm gonna leave that thing out. Oh, cut that piece off. Now that's a fatter piece. Cherry, but oh, the whole thing's flexing. What you got? That's got a massive knot on it. That is gonna be for like a cold night. I don't even know. This thing's gonna break. I'll put too much crap in there. Oh, I can't even move it. Yeah. I'll just be stacking that stuff somewhere else for tonight. I'm gonna have to take part of that stuff out because there's no way to move that thing. It's just got too much in it. I need one of them nice ones with like the 4 wheels or something, and like the inflatable wheels instead of like the solid ones. These things running through all this crap out here definitely doesn't go well. We'll say it like that, I guess. Cause you learn those things too after you try to fill something up and you pull it all the way. You're going to go 100 yards that way with it, through all the bumps and lumps and the stuff falling out if you can move it. It's crazy. Absolute madness. That's perfect. I might baton that fool right there. Get another smash on that thing. One more hit on that. See what that does. Oh, and it left me a piece right in the middle. Yeah. I'm about to start stacking this stuff over here, I guess, because I can't fit any more in there. That was not bad. You can see some of this stuff out to flake it off the blade or something. The outside layer, but that inside's nice. Okay, that was what, 2 of those? I just did 2 of those. Yeah, fun stuff. Get another one of these. I'm done with the chainsaw for tonight. I just don't feel like cutting anymore. And I got nobody here in case I slip and hit my leg. It's like with the bees, I'm a ways out from a hospital. Got the medical kit and everything, but slip and hit yourself with a chainsaw, you might not make it to the medical kit. A lot of times I'll bring it out here in a pack with me, but I don't know what that was that popped up. I'll bring the pack out and do it, but whew, getting warm in the cool weather. I know it can't be much more than 50. Oh, see that thing? Jeez, that cherry, man. Oh. Oh, jeez. Got a split right there. Come on, man. A break for me. Yeah. That piece just says, let me down now. Okay. And that cherry, look at that stuff. Man, that stuff looks good. Burns good. Let me a couple more pieces. Yeah. Ugh. Not a bad workout, I guess. I'd have to say, not too bad. Barely hit that one, it just shattered it off. What a mess. That stuff is nice, man. Nice cherry wood. Oh, man. Really like that stuff. I like burning that stuff. I'm getting too much wood over here. Look how that broke. That's crazy. You can baton that piece right there because it ain't real fat. I have wood stacked on top of wood. What you got? Stockpile them? I don't know how long those things last for, man. Is it a bad idea if you're into that stuff? No, I don't. I mean, I try to keep ahead of all my needs. Just like the Bang energy drinks. I try to buy them by like the 12 packs on Amazon and stuff. And when I get down to like 6 or something, it's real nice to buy another 12, you know? But, yeah, stockpile everything you need. Yeah, you just got to watch out for the Best Buy or expiration dates and stuff like that. But I mean, if you're doing that stuff all the time, I don't see why not, right? Oh, didn't break completely. Some of these things. Oh, I love them hard. Get off of there. Yeah. Them pieces off that. I'm still gonna try to put that into the bucket. A little corner that could probably take some of that. That one's pretty big too. I might hit it one more time. Why not? Just hit the damn thing. Oh, hey. Usually tip that over, but that one was like 2 left. Why am I gonna tip that over? Yeah, stockpiling stuff for survival situations. You know what else I do with stuff like that? I try to leave a little of everything I need in each one of the packs. In case I get stuck, just grabbing whatever. Keep a little bit of extra stuff in the car packs. Try to baton that thing. Keep a little extra stuff at the house. Keep a little extra stuff everywhere. That way, if everything shuts off and you can't get it no more, you still got some, right? Yeah, because if everything shuts off, there's gonna be some ornery people out there, right? You can't get your beer, you can't get your, well, we got weed stores here, right? You can't get your chew. You can't get none of the stuff that you're used to doing every day. You hear that? I don't know if that one was a bird or a bobcat. I heard something screech. We're having a few more bobcats around lately. Not too far off down where we clean stuff out. Have some more bobcats. Oh, that thing blew up too. man, once you get it whittled down, it is tough. Look at that though. Look at that, man. That's a nice cherry. Gotta get all this stuff. Make sure it stays up off the ground. Got some of that punkier wood down on the bottom. I should just throw that fat beast right in there. Let me try one-handed. One-handed. I don't know if I'll be able to split this thing, but oh, we split that for one hand. Yeah. Yeah, that makes a better piece for the wood stove anyway. Squared off like that. I like that squared off stuff. All right, let me do one of these real easy rotted out maples, which might just go on the fire for outside. I don't know yet. That's how easy that is. Oh. It's kind of rotted up. Some of them had some ants in them and stuff, so it's kind of like not quite as good. Firewood. That thing's split into 3 pieces though. And I can set that other wood on top of this until tomorrow. I'm probably not going inside for another, I don't even know what time it is, 4 o'clock. 8 hours from now or something I'll probably go in. Whew. This is fun stuff. Give me another piece of that big cherry. Yeah, I like splitting wood. I'm glad my buddy helped me out with this axe. He said he's gonna teach me how to do all that kind of stuff. He made it with the fawn's foot or whatever. And it is just an old axe. It's got like a 30 on there. He like refinished it and hung it for me. Put the different coatings on there and everything. And I've been using it now. You'd have to go back on the page, 2 years maybe, something like that. I don't know for sure, somewhere around there. A couple years. But I thought I was gonna have to get a big, huge splitting maul. I wanted something for backup. I don't want to just have to be able to depend on a log splitter. It doesn't really matter how old I get. I feel like as long as I keep moving, I'll be all right. But I didn't want to have to rely on that. So if I can come out here and do it with ease with something like this. But that thing, I mean, cheap setup like this, considerable. I mean, Jersey style head, everything like $150 or something if you do it yourself. Depending on if you could find these heads. I mean, I see them on eBay sometimes. Occasionally, like one of my buddies finds them on Facebook Marketplace. But they're usually all rusted out. Some of the bits are more rounded off. And these things, you don't have to sharpen these splitting axes. They're just freaking sweet. I'm gonna cry when this thing like dies. I've got to set up like 2 or 3 more, have a little bit of redundancy. I do not. I've got some cheaper axes because I didn't know any better a while back. I ended up just getting some cheap stuff. They're already worn out, and that was like 3 or 4 years ago when we first got the property. I got another one from like Walmart or something like that. This thing, man, just, I mean, it's already rounded, and like this, it's like real bad on the top. I know it depends on where you hit it all the time, but geez, I split so much more wood with this axe than that one. Jeez. And this one just keeps going and going. Yeah, right there. I mean, that cherry. Oh, yeah. Loving that stuff. Look, I already got another. I don't know how high that was stacked, but that's probably already another week's worth of wood or something like that. I got a halfway decent sized wood stove for the size of the house I got. Hey, Douglas. Yeah. I might hack up one more of these cherries. That way I got what, almost 2 loads because that thing won't move now. 3, 4, about 5 loads or so with the, I mean, way more than I could burn in probably a week or something, but I'm grabbing another one of these. Oh, should have moved that axe. Then maybe I'll do a little batoning for a few. See if I can't move that phone around. I don't have my stand with me. Kid rolled out with the truck, took my stand. Yeah. And that's kind of rare. It's a ways over, but airplane. Back to the other house, I live right next to an airport. Way that way. Oh, starting these is fun. Oh, yeah. Oh no. I say yeah. Whew. I'm gonna try to pick this up and roll it over. It's gonna be rough. Oh yeah. That fool's in there, huh? Started to crack though. I'll get it out now. Oh no. Might have to do it again. Oh, there's how now. Whew, that's gonna make me sweat. I'm trying to sweat in the freezing cold. Get cold. Man, that thing, I split it, but it didn't come apart. Try to hit it like right on there. Maybe it will happen. A piece of it. Oh no. Ah, thing's a fat boy. Might try to break that piece off. Oof. Oh, broke a chunk. Oh, broke a chunk off that fool. Yeah. Oh, that's why. Look at that knot in there. You see that knot? That's crazy. I'm gonna try to hit a piece of it off on this side. Oh, jeez. That's ridiculous. This has probably been the hardest piece of cherry I hit so far. Same log. What the? Oh my God. Gonna break this thing up. My God. That thing's solid. Oh. Wet in the center of that thing too, huh? Oh. This thing is giving me some problems, man. I said one more piece, right? Holy crap. Oh, oh my God. That's crazy. Flip this fool over. Flip you over and out of there, boy. That's crazy. Like so, maybe. There we go with a chunk. Ridiculous. Acting was hard. Really, really hard. Oh, still got it in there. Oh. Here afterwards, fool. Missed it. I'll break this big one down a little bit. Whoa. Stuff is tough sometimes. I don't know. Oh my God. There's hammered that thing too. Oh. About sick of this one. It's got to go. Oh, there you go. Too much like work right there, geez. Way too much like work. So much for a relaxing time cutting wood, huh? Jeez. Now it should go a little easier. You gotta swing so hard. Just break apart. Piss off. Whew. dogs wanted to come out. But I go on the live stream, nobody's here. I get stuck yelling at them, come back, where are you going? Stop chasing them squirrels. And that little fuzzy one, it's gonna run off. Something out here will eat it. Poor little doggy. Look at that thing, it is stuck on that knot. Crazy. Jeez. It is stuck that hard on that thing. Thing popped out. I'm gonna let that piece dry out a little bit. Yeah, broken off on both sides. Could always hit it like that one time, see what happened. Oof. You can go over there. But, yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Not a squared up piece. Hope that chair is not still wet. Sit down, put down some of this stuff. Get some more kindling. I'm gonna have to figure this one out now. Oh man, still got that big knot. Oh, jeez. It's so tough. Oh my God. There's 2 knots. There's another one up on the top of that thing. Man. Hey, stay in there. Yeah, that is one knotty chunk right there. That would be a real cold night. Throw that thing on there and boom. I haven't checked it out. Axe head, make handles. Yeah. That axe head hopefully stays good for a long time. Crust, yeah. Wicked sharp, yeah. Yeah, real good metal in comparison. Yeah, that's why I'm buying all the old stuff. Yeah, that's why I'm sticking with this old one. I just gotta buy some new heads. Maybe keep a couple handles on standby. I really like the way that handle is, and I'm not too tall. So instead of having a big, huge, long, like the one I got from Walmart, he's even like a foot longer than this. This thing's like a little, I don't know what you call it. I always call it like my little bushcraft axe or whatever, but what was it, 28-ish inch head maybe? And then he cut that. Maybe it was a 30 and now it's 28. I can't remember, but he did a nice job cleaning it up for me and stuff. Yeah, that thing works good. Works way better than I thought. I was gonna have to get a big, huge maul. But yeah, looks like I don't have to. And now I need to get, maybe I use that piece of wood. And I don't have my stand still, so I can't believe that thing's staying up. Not bad, not bad. See if I can't baton up a little bit of, I might take that piece right there. Baton up a little bit of kindling. Oof, grab a chair, sit down for a minute. Because it's been non-stop, and this is just kind of fun for me. Sometimes, before, we used to hang out here, before we had the house and everything now, we used to just sit down in the evening time, just baton a whole bunch of wood. I used my tops knife my buddy got me, just that EF 148. I should be able to see it maybe. But yeah, I used to just sit around splitting stuff like this for fun. But of course we needed the wood too, but oh, that's real easy on that piece. Anyways, come back here, use that piece of wood. Yeah. since, like I said, since it rained, this stuff is wet still. Since the rain, like 3 days of rain, I think it had straight. I didn't even get much work done on the stuff for the sheep, but basically got the whole fence up and set up for the sheep that we were supposed to get a week or two ago. It's a good thing we didn't get that early because I had a lot of time wrapping it all up, but I got like half the shelter built. I didn't even finish that. Maybe tomorrow I'll try to cap that off and put something on top of it. Give it some sort of a roof of some sort because you need at least 3 walls. And I was thinking about having it, you know, here's the back, having it come out, and then maybe still having it kind of like this, so there's kind of more of almost like a 3.5 wall situation instead of just 3. I guess we'll see how that works out, but yeah, that's gonna be something for sure. I can't wait. I was a little nervous about doing it in the winter time, as far as trying to keep them alive and everything, but my buddy's like, no, it's not that bad. I mean, you gotta feed them. I gotta get them some hay and stuff, which I wouldn't mind growing out here. I just don't know. I don't think I have enough space overall to grow enough hay to make too much of a difference. And that's my biggest problem. I'm gonna take up a huge part of my field, or which we created because it was all raw land, so there was like no field here or anything. I want room for the gardening stuff too. I'm probably gonna end up doing some of them raised beds up closer to the house for this upcoming season, but that'll be springtime. I got some of the stuff set up already. It's gonna be non-stop for this year, you know, at least for the winter, and then maybe for like part of the spring or whatever, and then I'll finally be able to get to like reap some of the rewards of like being out here. I mean, it's nice having the range right here, so I can get off the live stream, go down there, plink a little bit, whatever, and that's real nice to have right in your backyard. I never had that before. That's like really really cool for me. I like that. Have friends come over, everybody pop a couple rounds off, hang out, get some training in. We got plenty of room to run in that field, so that's real nice. Should have brought a 5-gallon bucket out with me so I could take this fat piece that's thin. Yeah, maybe that little thinner fat piece. This blade's been doing real good since I did get it. I mean, I got this thing last year, I think. And, see how that worked? Got it like last year, and that thing just literally, I mean, I haven't even sharpened it yet, and I've been splitting a ton of stuff with it. I was a little nervous about this one. I mean, it looks real good. I was nervous about it because it's like Aus 10. But I'll tell you what, I've not really had any complaints with this thing. I think probably my biggest complaint is maybe the size of the handle. I don't have the biggest hands, and I can get on it. It's kind of a little chopper, you know, it's 8-inch blade or whatever the hell it is, but yeah, it's not bad. It feels good in the hand. I like the way it looks. I like the yellow and the green mixed in like that and stuff. The sheath is really pretty tough, doesn't come out of there. But yeah, and it was not budget, but it wasn't like real expensive. So kind of like that too. See that crap off. I was gonna feather stick some of this stuff up too, but I don't know how crazy I'm gonna get. While the live's still going, I still gotta set a fire outside for fun. Yeah, some of that punky stuff on there. A few years old. That was a few years old, but yeah, whatever. It works. It's not rotted right out. It's still pretty hard to cherry. It's pretty freaking hard. And this will give me enough kindling for a few stop and start fires. See, now we're not running a fire during the day, but set one up before bed. Depending on how cold it is in the morning, I'll turn the fire back on. That's the outside part of that. Man, this wood is nice, ain't it? Look at that stuff. It's nice. It's nice cherry wood. Make enough kindling that it's easy enough to, I'll probably even break stuff like this down one more time in the house, depending. Get all the small stuff in there, set that on top. Hello, Young. What do we got here? In his own range, nice, 45 acres. For long range, pistol range with tires, backstop. Shoot, ski. Yeah. Yeah, I got 180 acres, or 180 acres. Oh my God, that would be sick. I got 180 yard range. It's not real long. After about 100 yards, it opens up pretty good, so you can run and shoot around stuff. And I got a berm back there, not quite a full U yet. Pretty much good on the right side. Pretty much good in the back, and then the left side still, we got to build it up as we get equipment and time. That probably won't be until next year. But yeah, then once you get down just past like the 50 yards, it kind of goes in a little bit more. It's not so open. Then once you go to about 25 yards, somewhere in there, it's kind of narrow. I mean, we could cut some more trees down or whatever, but we can see it from all the way back up here, shooting all the way down. And once you get down towards that 25 yards, you get the open back up, so you can move around and shoot. I got some different steel set up down there. Once in a while, we'll throw up some paper targets or whatever, but it's pretty awesome. I can see the one target from here, even though I'm not at the range part. The range is over there, and it goes up. So there's a space right there. I'm at about 150 right here. Judging from the side over there, I'm about 150 yards from the steel. So yeah, it's a good time, man. I have a lot of fun. I mean, a lot of fun. It's not a cheap hobby. Heard something up there. It's not a cheap hobby, but not just being a hobby. Good skills to have. Something goes squirrely, you got some capabilities. Defend the family if you had to. That's what it's all about. Look at the knot, that thing. That thing just has a big crater in it. Whew. Well, I got some of this batoned up. Oh, stuck right in. Trying to wipe you off a little bit, fool. Yeah. I got some of this little stuff split up. And I just shred it up when I get into the house. I'll make that thing a little bit more. I'll make some of these even smaller, you know. This is nice, but bugs are starting to talk. I'm sick of sitting down already. Like, all right, I'm done cutting that big cherry, but I feel like almost splitting more stuff instead of sitting there splitting like this. Oh, that thing is so full. That fell out. What are you gonna do, right? I got too much to move around. What we got on there? Yeah, none of the best ones are cheap. That's for sure. That's for sure. All the fun stuff. Just going and fighting when I was fighting all the time, you know. I mean, like when I was in New York fighting, I got some of those classes years ago for like $50 a month. It was like 2 days a week, and you're like, yeah, man, wow, but that's expensive. Because, oh my God, let's date myself a little bit here. About 33 years ago, I started fighting. I mean, think about that. 33 years ago, 50 bucks was like, my God, dude. Like, it's kind of expensive when you're making $5 an hour. I mean, you're working your first 10 hours of one of your pay periods for a whole month. Now I see a lot local here. I think it's a little more like 100, but the money change is so much different. You know what I mean? You're from 30 something years ago. I should bang this one more time. That thing's kind of fat. That's not too bad. But yeah, big difference. Big difference with that price. I might even leave that fat boy. That thing will burn real good. Oh, I don't know if I feel like trying to tackle another one of these today. I did like 20 of them or something, and I'm already like, yep, I'm done. Out messing around earlier, cutting with the saw. Got that little, bust out that little one. That little steel. Yep, that thing is old and tough. Busted that thing out. I was chopping these with it. That's a 14-inch. I was chopping these. They got to be at least 12 because I could pretty much get through most of those logs. When we had the excavator over here, aside from working on the berm and all that, we dragged a few of those old trees down. It's because I was walking over there, cutting with the chainsaw, and maybe leaving like a 10-foot piece of, depending on what I could carry, you know, just dragging it all the way back. And now I got a truck too, so now I try to back up the stuff, throw chains on it, and try to drag it out, but I didn't have a big enough trail back to where some of them big cherries fell. So I was like literally cutting it and like walking over with sometimes pieces like that, you know, carrying them 100 freaking yards. It was getting old. So when we had the excavator, I had them drag them up right over here. It's about 15, 20 feet from me right here. I'm still 50 yards off the house right here from, you know, behind it. But we got the second shelter over here so I can stack some stuff right there and the one pile, and then I got the bigger pile up towards the house. And I got to set something up too for next year so I can have, you know, a few different setups, like a few different rows. That way I'm doing like I don't know, what's the rick? There's that little red squirrel. That's the one that keeps coming up. See, if I was not on video, this dude's gonna make some noise. I give him the plicky. And he didn't make no noise at me. There's one red squirrel that sits in that pile. There's a second one, so maybe there's more than one right in that little pile of wood. Always coming out harassing me. Ah, crazy. And it would have been a great day. I had too much to do, but it would have been a great day to go deer hunting back here. It's bow season here, and I got a crossbow. I needed something. I was like, man, I'm living out there, so I ended up getting a cheap crossbow, and everything was frost this morning. It was 30 degrees when I woke up, like 6 o'clock in the morning. It was like frosted. Everything was just covered in frost. It was crazy. We had a few days of rain, then it got a little cold, and then frost overnight like that. Oh, I should have been out there. Should have been out there. Right about that way, I got a spot where I like to sit. And it's got just 2 deer paths kind of crossing. It's kind of thick through there, and we had some more trees fall down back there, but that's a spot. I'm always seeing them. Need to blast one. It's gonna be November soon. It's gonna, man, need to get that extra meat in the freezer, you know. Oh, jeez. Hopefully that one don't have a knot. Looks like I cracked it. It's got one down there, but oh yeah, baby. That's the stuff right there. This is a big, huge piece of walnut that goes down, has a leg. Plus, I got another piece of some thin stuff I won't be able to get in the barrel. Oh, it stayed in there. What? These things are chunks, but man, that's some nice cherry. I think this thing fell down like 3 years ago. That's why the outside's a little funky. It was kind of up off the ground, most of it. Ooh, I didn't think I had to hit it so hard. Break. Nice putting that steel target right here too. About 50 yards from the back door. Got it sitting in this stump. Plus, when I knock stuff like that, it doesn't go backwards. 60%. Can't hit with the big stuff right here. You gotta hit with the smaller stuff because too close for the big 30 caliber stuff. Oh, I thought that was gonna break easier. Oh no, that knot's gonna be a pain. And isn't this why I said I was done splitting? Who knows? Probably just throw that fool right in there like that, but break her down. I gotta do it that way. This thing's all the way in there. You got to be kidding me. Not in town, but thank you all for stopping by. It's been about an hour, and